guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. Good morning. I just got back from a 12-hour drive from Indianapolis to Long Island, New York. Straight. Made a couple stops for gas and bathroom break. When I got home, I got this huge box. Like the size of a small coffin, you know what I mean? I wondered what it was, and apparently it's a large power washer. I've never had a power washer this big before, especially electric. This is from Mrliance, Mrliance. Guys, got to work on the name, man. It's really hard to pronounce and even harder to remember. You know, why can't you just do something like Aqua Power or something like that, you know? Anyway, I'm going to open it up and we'll see what it looks like. Yes, I could use a knife, but I can't find it. Okay. Instruction manual. It's got some screws in there. Get out of here, we don't need that. Oh, maybe I will. Got a wrench, the Phillips screwdriver, and the tips for the gun. The spray gun. Spray gun holder. Maybe a hose holder, hanger. Some other bracket, insulation. Handle, spray bottle for soap in case you want to wash your car. I'm gonna wash my car. 12 hours driving straight, over 800 miles. I made good time. And here it is. Oh cow, it's got wheels. I've done a lot of power washer reviews, and I do have a few with wheels. So here's the spray gun, and that connects to this. Inside here is nothing else. It's insulation. So I'm gonna try to put this together real quick, and then we'll see how it works. So there it is. It only took 47 seconds in time lapse to put together. Didn't look at the instructions because it's very straightforward. So here's the gun that's attached to the hose. What I love about it so far is that it has a coiling handle here so that you could coil up your hose at the end instead of messing with the spaghetti at the end, you know? That's cool. I haven't had that before, so that's very cool. This pivots as you go, you know what I mean, on this area here. And then you install this, you know, gun holder, like a holster, if you will. This part here was very easy. You just stick it in like here and turn. It has a holder for your bits, you know, the nozzles. It spreads in different directions, like straight, like that, like that, like that, you know what I mean? I think the regular one is the white one, is from what I can remember. You know, I might be wrong, but we'll put the white one on first, because I think that's the general one where you have a moderate amount of pressure and stream, you know, which is what most people use, is the white one. I think, I'm not sure. So that holds it just like that. On the back, you have this other bracket that went in with 2 screws just to hold this. I don't know. It's a lot of trouble just to hold that, you know. Here's another one here. I guess you could coil the power cable, you know, to it. So it's got wheels where you can roll it, you know, like a golf bag or your suitcase or something. The other one was this handle that attached to these two rods, almost like your Travel Pro suitcase, you know. Except I've got one problem here. Before I put the handle on, this the two bars could go all the way down to here, right? But now that you put the handle on, it won't go down all the way because the rolling thing, the coil that holds the hose, blocks it from going down. So now you've got this handle that won't retract all the way because you put the handle on. I think they designed the handle without thinking about the hose reel first. So what's the point of doing this? You know, you have, it's almost like 2 inches. What's the point of it being rolled up 2 inches? You know what I mean? If you can't retract it all the way down. So that's kind of a bad design, you know? I mean, what's the point, you know? It almost seems like it's broken now, you know? What's the point of 2 inches? Huh, well, I guess we could all use a few inches. Anyway, so I'm gonna go and plug this into my house hose, and we'll see how it goes. Now look, I want to wash my car, so I'm actually going to put soap in here. How do you attach this to this? Okay, so you just basically put this part in the middle, I think. Yeah. There you go. See? So now you put your car wash soap substance. You see what I mean? What's the point of that, you know? Just make it straight and steady. Keep it there, you know? Anyway, so that's the bad thing about it. But, you know, I'm losing I feel like I'm being gypped from the feature, you know, of it retracting and all that stuff. But it's just, it moves a little bit. And now it's jiggly, you know? If you just made it solid like that. Maybe I'll drive a screw in there or something like that. Maybe I can, I'm not sure. I doubt it. But anyway, so I'm going to put some soap in here. I'm going to soap up my car. I'm going to agitate it, clean it, wash it, and then we'll blow it off with the power washer. That'll be a good test. So I'm outside now. This is my very dirty car, okay? I haven't washed my car in months. I don't like washing my car. It's a car. You use it, you drive it, that's it. Who cares? When it rains, it'll be cleaner. But to test today, I'm going to use the power washer to actually wash it with soap. And even though I don't like washing my car, I do have liquid car wash detergent, soap. I poured some in here. I just stopped at that line, whatever. And we'll screw it back onto here where it has a straw that sucks up the detergent into the gun after it sprays. You following? It's really pretty easy, actually, as long as you find the thread to this thing. Hello, come on, I gotcha. No, it's crooked. So it's kind of hard to screw on here. Either that or must be crazy or something. All right, I got it. It's on here now, nice and tight, soapy. I've screwed in my water hose in here. I'm gonna go turn it on now. You have to have the water on before you turn it on, otherwise you'll burn out the pump motor. All right. Also, when you're done, turn off your water and then spray all the water out of the hose to release the pressure so you can take the hose off. Once you take the hose off, make sure you blast it a little bit to get the remaining water inside the pump out. And then tip it to the bottom so that all the water drips out. You don't want any water in here while it's being stored, otherwise it'll rust on the inside, and that will decrease the life of your machine. I should know, I've destroyed a few of them before. So that's what you have to do. Also disconnect the hose from the gun and try to get all the water out before you store it. Okay, I turned on the water, and as you can see, there's a little bit of a leak. Well, I only hand tightened it. That's why they gave you a wrench, so that you could tighten it a little bit more pressure so that it won't leak water. Just hand tightening it's not going to do it. Careful, it's brass, so it still may break. So don't do too much pressure. Just hand tightening as hard as you can. with one hand. And there you go. Now it doesn't leak anymore. So, plugged in the water. I turned on the water. So now let's turn on the machine. You should first go just to get the water in there, and then once it has water throughout the hose, it'll stop. Press the reset button if it doesn't work. There you go. It went on, pressurized the whole thing, and now when you press it, let's uncoil the hose now. Now this uncoiling of the hose is, I think, the best feature of it, because I actually have seen it before, but only on the very expensive gas machines, you know? I haven't seen one on the electric kinds. So that's uncoiled, all right? All right, so let's spray the front of the car with it and see if all the soap comes out. So by the time I sprayed, by the time I agitated with that broom, that's made for it, by the way, it won't scratch the car, the water dried. It's so hot today, it's like 96 degrees, so it's really hot. The minute water gets on it, it evaporates, you know, so it's dry. So it's not gonna, you know, it's not gonna be that great. But I'm gonna now spray it, but I'm gonna first make sure the wheels are covered. I'll show you that. So you're gonna clean the wheels. Instead of using a brush and cleaning it, I'm using some super clean all-wheel cleaner. It's foam action, so you just spray all your wheels, and later with the power washer we'll just blow it out. So during the time that it's sitting here, it agitates the dust and the dirt, and then with the power washer it'll be much cleaner. Okay, I put the took the hose thing off, just the gun now, so let's just clean it now. Yep, the white nozzle is the one that everybody uses. Now you have to be careful with the other nozzles. If the other nozzles are the kinds that shoot out the water very, very strong, you don't want to do it with your car because it's so strong that it could take the paint off your car. So just make sure you test it first. Make sure that you have the right amount of pressure coming out and the right distance from your paint, otherwise you chip it. So there you go. Car's pretty clean. I'm gonna later use some other products. When you wash your car, you need different products, not just the power washer, right? So I'm gonna spray a little bit of wheel cleaner. That's clean, pretty clean already. And all I did was blow it, you know what I'm saying? So you need some kind of products to save time, you know? You don't wanna be sitting there crouching with a brush cleaning your rims, you know? You just spray stuff on it and power wash it off. It all comes off. It's very nice. You need to spray some wax on here, some speed wax or something like that to give it a little bit of protection from the sun. And also we're going to show you the different nozzles. So as you saw, I used the white one, right? And it does that. Let's take this off and try the orange one to see how it goes. That's stronger, see? Pull that down. Let's try the red one. Red, I'm thinking it's going to be strong because it's red, you know? Yes. So you have to be careful with this one because this could possibly take off paint if you're too close, you know? You could get hurt with that, you know? It could even break your skin. It's very strong. And I'm thinking the green one is the lightest because it's green, you know? Passive. Well, that's pretty strong too. I like this. Let's go back to the white one again, just to compare to the white and the green. Okay, the white one's wider, you know? All in all, very good. So this is the Mrliance. Is that what they're going for? Well, you have to put Mr. first and then the Mrliance. Reliance, you know? You gotta work on your name. This is hard to remember and hard to pronounce, and nobody knows exactly what you mean, you know? This feature needs improvement because this thing is blocking it. You can't retract it all the way down. Other than that, I like the fact that it has the reel to roll up the hose if you want, you know? I don't know how easy it is. Still gonna take a bit, I guess, but you know, it's better than not having it at all, right? So that's kind of cool. I like that. I like that it has wheels on it. This I don't like, right? But other than that, it seems okay. Not as powerful as some that I've had, but it gets the job done. As you saw, washing a car takes a long time anyway, even with a power washer, because you got to connect all the hoses and wires and all that stuff, and you get all tangled up and stuff. So I never really liked to do power washers. It's just me, you know what I mean? But this is pretty good. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys are interested in checking it out. We'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. If you guys enjoyed the video, remember to give me a like. Also, comment below. Subscribe. Remember, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It's free, right? Also, hit that little bell. That way you'll get post notifications whenever there's a new video and you won't miss out on any of them. Remember to follow my Instagram and Facebook, as well as if you'd like to donate $1 or $2, paypal.me/mowersandblowers. Really appreciate all the support. Also, to keep the videos coming every day, support the channel. Bye.